That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. See you around the parking lot.
Did
you think of that tagline?
Just right on the spot.
That was good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is a brisk, I'd say 29 degrees. Maybe it's like 35 now, but we're live from the Kanc Cruise in Concord at NHTI.
We sure are.
Microphone a little closer to your mouth.
How's this? Is this better?
I think so. How's that? Yeah?
Yeah.
So we got Brian behind the camera, of course.
Morning, Brian.
How are you this morning?
Good.
So Brian's good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Nice. So it's Sunday. So what did you do Saturday?
Worked on cars.
What'd you work on?
Jess's Focus ST.
Nice.
Had to do some heater hoses. Thank you, Ford, for those quick disconnects.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got her, though.
All set. We're ready to go.
Nice. You can see behind us, cars rolling in. We kind of wanted that cool backdrop for you guys. We're going to see if this works. What we're going to do is just let people come on the pod and tell us a little bit about themselves.
Yeah, and if you've got a Subaru or a Focus ST, where is this the spot for you?
See?
Man, they're everywhere.
Yeah, we got some actually pretty cool cars showing up. We got this, like, what's this thing over here? We'll do a quick run through later with the camera, but what are those called? Slingshots?
It's not a slingshot. No, it's a three-wheeled vehicle.
Yeah.
But it looks similar to like a Caterham.
Yeah, it's got like a Plymouth Prowler, like weird mouth front end, like
It's
Cobra almost. I
Pretty
don't know, it's weird.
gnarly, though.
But yeah, no, there's a good turnout here. We got probably 200 cars so far.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Now we just need people to come over and talk to us.
You know, one of the greatest parts about this event, I think, is the variety. That you're going to get things from like that brand new C8 over there to stock Subaru Imprezas to whatever.
Yeah.
Chevy Cruises, Chevy Silverados.
Yep. Dude, I've seen there's a couple Cobalt SSs. You don't see those every day
No,
anymore. Like,
I feel like they wait just for this event.
yeah, like they're in hiding. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we got the Kanc Cruise. Let's take out the SS.
Come on, we're all going to get together.
I love them, though. I always wanted one.
Austin actually has one. Austin Allard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in his garage and he was showing it to me, and I think he's got a couple or a few of them. He did those for a little while, and I thought they were the most fun cars because you could get them supercharged, and then I think you could get them later on. They were turbocharged as well.
I do believe so. Yeah, they had both. Yeah, and then there's the NA version. Like,
Right.
They have a 4-door, but no, all these ones have that cool little wing on the back. I always wanted that wing for my Cavalier because the SS had come out right when I had my Z24, so I was like, I got to get one. Instead, I bought the T2 that was on the Civics from Fast and Furious.
Oh, like the shopping cart wing.
Yeah, I was like, it like curled at the edges and came out.
Oh no, fiberglass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Glass
okay.
Terminator 2, and then they had like two versions. They had like a Street Fighter version, and then the Fast and Furious version.
Yeah.
So when I saw Fast and Furious was rocking that wing, I was like, all right, I'm going down to this place called Drive in Style, which was in the Manchester Mall. And it was like in the middle of the mall speed shop where you walked in and there's nitrous tanks on the wall. There's body kits hanging from the ceiling, all the Wings West and Irabuni and all that stuff. And you were like, all right.
I haven't heard Irabuni in forever.
Bro.
That's great.
Oh my God. But yeah, I used to just go in there and dream. And then one day I had some money and I had just bought $400 Euro tails.
Well,
That's when they first came out.
you had to have them.
And I bought them from VIP, and it was $400 for the APC brand. And I was like, oh, that's such a good deal. Now you can get them for $8 and a small kiss on the cheek.
No, they're starting to go back up.
Are they really?
If you find them like still in the package, they are starting to fetch.
Like vintage.
Yes, yeah, which is I think even cooler. Like I know some warehouses down in like Rhode Island and whatnot
that still have them.
Yeah, I know right on the shelf that they're at. I've mentally marked that.
That's awesome.
So when I buy my 92 to 95 Civic, it's on.
My buddy Chad on Kuroshi, he has APC stickers on his car, and I was like, why has he got the stickers? And then he had APC, the LED steering wheel.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way. So I was talking to him. I was like, we need to find APC, buy the name, and then bring it back.
Yes.
I mean, look at the way the car scene, at least in the drift world's going. We're back to the 2000s.
The kids need windshield squirters that light up.
Dude, every time.
Yeah.
Dragon's Eyes or whatever they were called.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm the kids. Yeah.
If anybody's got any windshield squirter LEDs still in the package, find us. I know we talked about the pedals last time. So
Oh, yeah, the light up pedals?
Yeah, we talked about them on
Yeah.
with the Andy and Sean one. Yeah.
I do a fluorescent shift knob or two.
So did you get to watch any FD this weekend?
I did, actually. Last night I watched a little bit.
We saw Turk, unfortunately, wreck.
I did not see Turk wreck, but...
Yep. Saw a controversial call between James Dean and Jeff Jones.
That I did hear about.
Yep, but, I mean, now we got James Dean 4-time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good for him. He deserves it, obviously. He's an amazing driver.
He sure is. He's unlike anybody else out there, I think.
Yeah.
He's a robot.
They're built different in Ireland.
They sure are.
Yeah. What do you think, Brian? How was FD for you?
I didn't watch it. I just watched seating.
Oh, yeah. Seating, too. You could tell everybody just didn't care. Like, because they were already in the game. They just didn't show up to the line.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Didn't show out.
Yep. Not my sport, not my problem, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, if I were driving FD, well, I probably wouldn't be here, but...
Yeah, you'd still be in California, right?
Yeah. I mean, I show up and show out every time. Everything I got.
Yeah.
Whether that's good or bad, that's up to you to decide.
I mean, you got sponsors. You're putting on a show. People are there to watch.
I'm doing what I can.
Do it for the people.
Each time I either get better or it gets more entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we got our first guest. Ma'am, why don't you come on and answer a couple questions?
Would you like to come join the podcast?
Yeah. Too bad. All right, so we have our first guest. It would be Jessica.
Hello.
So I'm going to we only have 2 mics, so I'm going to hand the mic over to Ryan, and I'm going to let him interview the first guest.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do my best not to murder this little tiny microphone with my hands. Luckily for me, I have some nice gloves to assist with this job. Oh, it's good. Well, good morning, Jessica. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fabulous.
Excellent. How many Kanc Cruises have you been to?
I believe this will be my 6th.
Your 6th?
Yes.
Excellent. What are you driving today?
A Focus ST.
Okay. What year is it?
2016.
Any modifications? Anything done to it?
Not really.
Not
it was straight piped when I purchased it, but that's different now.
Yeah, we quieted it down a little bit.
That sounds good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, well, you know what? Part of this fun little podcast that we have going on here is going to be answering a random question to the best of your abilities.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
I can't wait to see how this goes. Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, I believe, Jake, did you hand pick these questions?
I hand AI'd them.
Say that again?
Hand AI.
Okay.
Thanks, AI.
Would you please read?
Please read the first one.
Yeah.
If you had to be trapped in a TV show for a month, which TV show would you choose?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think it might be Ted Lasso.
Ooh,
That's a good choice.
A great choice. I would be Sons of Anarchy. I think I'd be good in Sons of Anarchy as like a background character. I don't want to get into the thing, but I want to watch it.
I think you'd be a good Sons of Anarchy character.
Yeah.
So would you, Jess.
Oh, man.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Are you the drifting Gemma Teller?
All I'm going to say is don't leave an aluminum bat around her.
Oh, no.
Well, excellent, Jess. Thank you so much for being on this morning.
Thanks for having me.
We hope you have a wonderful Kanc Cruise. Jake, any thoughts?
On your way out, if you could just sign that lovely little board with your name and your Instagram tag if people want to follow you, if you want to give it up.
Okay.
And for being on the
Sounds
podcast, you get a koozie and a lovely sticker saying you were on
That's awesome.
the Limiter podcast.
Nice.
So, Jessica, thank you.
I love it. Thank you.
And we'll see you around the parking lot.
All right.
What's your name? What do you drive? Why are you here?
I am Jen Roy. My sister is Jessica, part of the shenanigan crew that helps with this nonsense. So guilty by association, I guess.
Nothing wrong with that.
But we love the cause and what everybody does. We're amazed that a bunch of punks put together something so awesome. My husband has, which by association is mine as well, is an 09 Mustang GT 500.
Oh, nice.
So we've got that. We also have a Lightning, 14 Lightning, but that's tucked in the garage.
Tell me it's
already,
red, lowered,
No,
door decals.
not yet. No, there's an old guy selling it, so we grabbed it for cheap, and we're gonna work on it. But
Hell yeah.
And then my original baby, who's going to be back on the road, is my '99 Civic Si.
Oh, let's go! That's
that
my
just
style
came out
right
of
there.
the back of the garage, and we're going to get it worked on this spring.
Nice.
And over the winter, bring it out hopefully for the spring cruise. But
Oh, that'll be nice.
yeah, baby steps to get her back on the road.
Nice. How many times you been on coming to this cruise?
I don't know.
Infinity.
Yeah,
So-
I would say. Yeah,
Nice.
since they started here and there. We don't always do the full ride, but we live up in Belmont, New Hampshire, so we peel off at exit 20.
Right next to us.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, we're over in Franklin, so
Oh, yeah.
right off 20.
Yep.
So we're just looking for quick interviews. We have a little box of questions. I'm going to have Ryan grab a question out, and then I'll have him read it to you and answer to the best of your ability.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, jeez.
I do love these questions. These are fantastic. Okay.
Very little. How
Yes.
the hell do you read that? You must be young.
What it is we accidentally ran them through the paper shredder. It was filing. That we got the question right on there.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
God.
So the question is, what's the strangest thing you believed as a child?
Probably the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
That's fucking freaky that some bunny comes into your house and, like,
Tooth fairy is a little bit.
I mean,
You got the tooth fairy going under your pillow at night?
yeah, it's creepy too. I was convinced as a child that I saw the Easter Bunny come into my room, and it was like a full-size bunny.
Oh,
Like-
that's got to be terrifying. at least a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
had some I still have twisted dreams, so that's fine. I probably blame it on the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy.
You know what's funny is I haven't had dreams in a long time, and I had a dream last night that I was in like the mafia, and I actually slept through my alarm this morning. I'm usually here at 6. I was here at 7 because I slept through my alarm because my dream was so good and so.
Putting out hits on people.
And I was like, no, and I woke up and I'm like, I'm not in the mafia. This sucks.
Are we sure about that?
This isn't what a mafia like. I know. I'm kind of. You're sitting there all baller looking like.
I'm trying. The pink pants don't really make me mafia, but you never know. It's a new
different kind.
mafia.
It's a softer mafia. Yeah.
But thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
We have a sticker and a koozie for
Oh,
you.
I love it.
And if you could just sign your name, or not sign, but print your name and your Instagram, or if you want to be found,
I do.
because at the end of this, we're going to do a little giveaway for one lucky winner.
Yay!
So
Thank you.
thank you for coming on.
Thanks
and
for having me.
our new tagline is clearly, see you around the parking lot.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Look out for those Easter bunnies.
Just Michael Myers rolling through
With the 415s.
the 415s.
Brian, did I send you that video? It's like, I might have sent, I have been TikToking you again, but I'm only TikToking you once every like
I just like
4 days because I find the perfect Brian video, which it's funny because it's also the perfect Devin video. So if it's good for Devin, it's good for Brian. But then, yeah,
Filter.
yeah. So there was like a 1982 Chrysler wagon, and it was from like the Michael Myers movie, and they were driving by these two girls. Michael Myers was driving, but they dubbed it where it sounded like there was 415s in the back.
Yeah.
So it's just all rattling, and the ladies are like,
Well, that's, if you remember the movie, what that is they're talking about the station wagon because it was the mothers or someone that
Right.
had owned the station wagon, and they couldn't quite see Michael Myers' face. So, like, they're staring at him as he drives by. But it's just like every scene I've ever been a part of when somebody has 415s.
right.
And every head turns when they pull up on the block, and you're like, my
Because
God, what was
every
that
piece of
noise?
metal is rattling. Goes back to the nobody wants to use dynamite because it's expensive.
Yep. And it's become almost like synonymous. That sound has become synonymous today with like loud bass.
Right.
Yep.
I got a quick question for you. I'm a sticker guy, obviously, because I own New School Vinyl. What's the cringiest sticker you've been seeing around here, around public? Like, if you could just do a PSA,
Salt Life.
if you could look into that camera and do a PSA, I'll do one as well. Stop putting locally hated hoonigan
Yeah.
and custom offset stickers on your trucks
Yep.
to start with. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't want to hate, but it's just like, oh my God, it's always the same MO.
Well, and in a world today where you have so many different options, you could be anything. You know, like, okay, perfect example. My buddy Greg has one of the best plate frames I've ever seen. And you know what it says?
What?
I love giraffes.
That's amazing.
It just says I love giraffes. No context, nothing. Be I love giraffes. Don't be Salt Life or Hooligan.
Yeah. you're not Salt Life. Well, you might be. I mean, you might have visited the ocean one time.
I love how we talk shit about these stickers, but yet we were just talking about how cool it is to have an APC sticker.
Yeah, no, and then you look at my truck and it's just littered. Oh, look, a Hoonigan sticker.
Yep.
I don't want to hate.
Nope.
I'm not
Actually,
hating.
that's a good tow vehicle.
No, 100%. I agree. It's just funny.
It sure is. But you know what? Again, all fits for all people.
Yeah.
And also, I started somewhere too. So I always look at that and go, well, maybe there's room for improvement.
You know what's funny is before Limited Drift Team came about, our shop's on Green Street. How cool would it be to be a drift team called the Green Street Hoonigans?
I actually kind of like that.
Dude, it's pretty dope. Like, but it's like, hey, you can't use Hoonigan because then you know.
We'd all have to be Irish.
We would.
Like
we're
Killian would have to be on the team for sure.
All right, Killian, Jordan, you're hearing us first. You're on the Green Street Hoonigans. Those are the only Irish people I know.
Yeah.
Oh, they got 20 kids. So
I was going to say, they make up a lot
get
of
the
people.
kids driving, guys.
Soon enough. They're about old enough.
Yeah, they'll have big wheels going. Oh, man, see that little kid over there? She had pink camo pants on.
I saw those. Yeah.
The guys like my pants today. I'm just going out of the Cybertruck's back. Ryan's hating on it, and I want Limiter will have a Cybertruck.
I hope not.
Limiter will have a Cybertruck by the year 2030.
I don't know what it is I don't like about them so much, but maybe the fact that it's not a real truck.
It doesn't have to be a real truck. We'll call it a cyber car.
It is cool, though. Okay, I won't take that away from it. I do like the unique.
And that's all I want is unique.
Yes.
When have I ever been inside the box? We'll edit that.
That should be maybe our commercial in a nutshell.
We've got new catchphrases. We're doing good things today.
We'll see you around the parking lot outside of the box.
Outside. When have you ever been inside the box? Jeez Louise. So yeah, we're starting to really get a good turnout here. Like the parking lot's filling up.
What's the car you've seen the most of, would you say?
Subarus
so far?
It's a great fall cruise car, though.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, I'd buy a Subaru.
I would say Corvette is actually...
Corvettes are starting to really come out.
There's a pretty big presence. Audis, too. At least at the beginning of the cruise.
Yeah. Oh, here's my buddy Jack. You getting on? What's up, dude? You going to come on the podcast? Who are you and what do you drive?
My name is Jack Stapleton. I have a 2020 SDI.
Nice. Who wrapped it?
You did.
Hell yeah.
Of course. You know, the best.
Nice.
Come out good?
Yeah, it came out great.
So it's like a black cherry.
Yep.
I love it. How long you been doing the Kanc Cruise, or is this your first one?
This is my first one with New England Motorsports.
Yeah.
But I've done a bunch with S15, which is like a Subaru club.
Nice.
Shit like that. So this is my first one with this one, but pretty hyped.
Hell yeah.
It's got a fresh tune, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, what are you putting down?
Right now we're on a conservative tune. I'm still on stock block, but it's putting down like 593 on Sport Sharp.
Damn.
But once we put a built motor in it with the setup I have, it should make just under 9.
Hell yeah.
Just filled up on E85, ready to go.
It'll be a fun day.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'll do half. Or I might do some of the cruise. I don't know yet. I might go a little far north. We just wrapped a truck, so I kind of want to get that out there.
Yeah, it looks
She's bright. She's obnoxious.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So we're doing just little quick interviews, like 5-minute ones. So we have this little box of dumb random questions.
All right.
I'll have Ryan here ask a good one, and then we'll send you on your way to have a good damn time.
Cool. Thanks, man.
So if you guys want to look him up, we'll put his Instagram on there too. He is one of the best tattoo artists I've ever seen.
Oh,
so,
I appreciate that.
dude, that Harry Potter sleeve you just did.
Oh, thank
so
you.
my wife's obsessed,
Yeah.
and I about ruined my pants seeing that. I was like, I cannot wait till I feel healthy enough to sit down with you for
Hell yeah,
a
dude.
couple hours because
Whenever-
it's going to be awesome.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, you seem like a pretty easygoing dude, so this is going to be a good question for
All
you.
right.
Okay. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or a head the size of a watermelon?
Oh shit.
Like a Beetlejuice character.
Yeah, like Bob from.
Or Stewie?
Damn. That's tough. I mean, like, it'd be weird having a small head because I feel like you'd have like a really tiny voice and like sound like you just sucked in helium all the time.
I know what you mean.
But having the watermelon, I don't want to have like a heavy head. Yeah,
Right.
You need custom hats. I mean, at least with the tennis ball head, you could get like doll shaped hats or sized hats. You know. That's a tough question.
You'd be such a good boxer if you had a tennis ball size head.
You know what? You make a good point. I am a fighter, so I'm gonna go tennis ball.
All right.
I'm gonna go tennis ball.
Oh, man.
I'll take the helium voice.
I love it.
Hey, you never know. You could be the first person with the deepest voice with the smallest head.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
I'll drop it down like I'm Coulter Wall, if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. So I just actually off subject or on subject.
Yeah.
He was 21 when he wrote that first song and performed it.
I know, dude. He's the same age as me.
Bro.
And
He won't tour. Like, he'll do some concerts, but and if you want to record with him, he's like, yeah, you got to come up to the ranch. That's it. He's a ranch hand that just has an amazing voice.
Dude, so good. Like, especially his early stuff, like, really reminds me of, like, Johnny Cash and stuff like
it's
that.
It's so good.
You know,
the first time I heard him, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like Zach Bryan's first shit when he first released, like, Open the Gate. This is country. I don't know if you listen to country at all.
I do, but old country.
Yeah. So, like...
Not dissimilar from what...
Yeah, this stuff
Yeah.
fits in with, like, that category.
Dude,
it's... like, because I was never, like, a huge country guy up until, like, recently, but, like, it started with, like, getting into more, like, folky music and stuff, but then, like, Zach Bryan's dope.
Yeah.
Coulter Wall's dope, you know, but I love, like, Lost Dog Street Band and Shaky Graves and Shovels and Rope, people like that.
Hell yeah.
You know, they're dope.
Nice, dude.
But, yeah.
Well,
awesome.
Thanks for sharing some minutes with us.
Yeah.
We'll give you
Here's that
a
back.
cool sticker, a cool koozie. And if you want to just write your name and your Insta handle on there, we'll throw it on the pod. And we'll be in touch soon, dude.
Yeah, sounds good. I look forward
I have a question for you.
Answer.
What's your favorite car you've ever owned?
Owned?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, dude. I loved my Fiesta ST. I loved all my bagged pickups. I mean, I think bagged pickups is probably the best. I had an S10. I had a bagged Jetta. That was pretty cool, like an MK2.
Mm-hmm.
My Dodge Colt was cool. Dude, I really want to go through a list. Literally, I'm probably going to start. I had an old Dodge Shelby, like the Charger Shelbys.
Oh, no way.
From like 80. Yeah, I had the louvers on all the windows.
Yes.
The rear window. So, funny story about that car. My mom was following me home. I was 17. My mom was following me back to the house because I just picked it up. Going 55 and the friggin' wheel and tire blew off. It started shaking, but I was young and didn't know anything about cars, so I was just like, oh, this happens.
It'll go away.
The tire and wheel blew off the car, right? Sent into the woods. I'm going, it was like a highway, but not a highway. The friggin' brake.
The rotor?
Yeah, the rotor was flat.
So, right in?
Yeah, my mom like freaked out. So it's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
What about you? What's your favorite car?
My favorite car I've ever owned? My Wade S14.
Well, yeah, that's your car. Everybody's favorite is.
Well, it's my favorite though because it's probably the car I've enjoyed the most. I've worked on it a bunch, but I've also driven it on probably 6 or 7 different Kanc Cruises. I've autocrossed it, and I drove it all the way to New York State and back. So, of all the really modified cars I've ever owned, it's probably the most I have it's the one I have the most miles in.
Right. You've done the Kanc Cruise, this cruise in it before, correct?
That's what I mean. Yeah, I've
yeah.
done it like 6 or 7 times in that car.
Right.
Yep.
I got a question. So your license plate is Lindsay,
Yes.
which is Lindsay Lohan, correct?
Yes.
What is the meaning behind calling it Lindsay?
Well, okay, so in full honesty, I did name it about 10 years ago, so the joke was a little more applicable.
When she was relevant.
Well, she wasn't doing real well back then. And the joke was that, like Lindsay Lohan, my car was always in rehab.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's still in rehab, and she's doing much better.
She is. She looks great. She looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite car you've owned, but I'm excited for this new project we're here working on. Actually, with this, shout out to Irving at KBD. We really, really, really appreciate what you're doing for us, and we hope that we can, do something for you in the future, or at least try. But we're excited to be working with you, dude.
Well, not only that, I'm sure everybody else will get a taste for them as well when the podcasts come out. But as far as like meeting somebody that you've never met before, very cool, down to earth dude.
Yeah.
And it's funny in the car world. A lot of people have similar personalities, but it's nice when you all click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how cool is it? He comes all the way up from Texas.
Yeah.
Sits down with us for 15 minutes, and we were talking like we've known each other forever.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, Jack's back. What did you forget, Jack? You forgot your koozie. This guy.
Good man.
Hell yeah. Brian, what's your favorite car you've owned? CRV.
94 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra.
Ooh.
That's a good car.
94 Cutlass
Yeah.
Sierra, he said. That is a good car.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys in on this that I found on Marketplace the other day. I found a white LeBaron, white top, $800 in New Hampton. Runs and drives, so I put a couple feelers out to people that I'm going to be doing some bartering with. So hopefully we'll have a shop LeBaron.
A shop LeBaron. Doesn't every shop need a LeBaron?
If you have a shop and don't have a LeBaron, are you a legitimate shop?
No, I doubt it.
So there's every
Okay.
shop in America is not a legitimate shop, apparently.
Yeah, people out there with 1,500 horsepower Supras, better tighten up your game.
Yeah, let's man up and
Get a LeBaron.
so I'm just going to go into this box of questions because there's some good ones in here, and I'm going to ask Ryan a good one.
What you got?
If you could add any word to the dictionary, what would it be, and what does it mean?
Oh my God, that's a difficult one. Any word to the dictionary?
Yeah, like any, pop culture. Riz, the Rizzler. Like, what are some of the other dumb ones out right now?
Nedco.
Nedco.
That's my word.
You're adding Nedco?
I'm adding Nedco because Ned is a hero.
But so what's Nedco mean?
Northeast Drift Car.
No, but what's Nedco mean as a word?
Oh man.
I know what it means.
What's it mean as a word?
Nedco is a word. Family.
Listen,
Oh, that's the wrong arm. That's the wrong arm. I don't even know what tattoos I
It'd
have.
be so great if that tattoo wasn't there anymore.
Family. Not the Joker. Damn.
Doesn't it say something opposite if you turn it the other way?
No, I was cool, but not that cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got a SRT Neon.
I love it.
Hell yeah. Oh, it looks like we got
man.
You guys trying to get on the podcast?
Nope.
Oh, you're leaving?
Nah, they're ditching us.
All right. We tried.
We should potentially see if we can get this guy in this Caterham,
Catamaran?
whatever it is.
Skimmeringky dinky dink?
Yes, it's catamaran. It's a boat.
My bad.
It's a cool boat, though.
I would drive that on the... Actually, I hate boats, so
Andy would like it.
he would. You see Andy's golf cart that he talked about?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Bro, it looks so good. When we do the walk around with the GoPro, I'll get some footage of it.
It's cool to see the different projects that people have too.
Yeah.
Whether it's a golf cart or a boat or a what have you.
Yeah. That catamaran.
That- All right, sir. What's your name?
Name is Christian.
Christian.
Yep.
Where you from?
Nashville, New Hampshire.
Nice. Been in Nashville your whole life?
Just about maybe 6 years or so. Originally born and raised in Las Vegas, though.
Wow. No kidding. Wow. What a difference.
Yeah, no kidding. It's nice and green out here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Plus a little colder too.
Yeah, we actually get seasons here. Was in Vegas, we get summer and colder summer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Must be nice though.
Yeah, actually, it's really great. I'm really happy that I moved out to New England, honestly.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Is this your first Kanc Cruise?
Yes, actually.
Cool. What are you driving?
I'm driving that 95 Nissan Lowell over there.
The one I've had my eye on?
Yeah.
Got here?
Really? Yeah, I got that front row spot, and it's actually been pretty nice. Yeah.
So after this, you think we can get some pictures of it?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So this is my first JDM car. First car I've ever actually modified. That's a 1995 Nissan Lowell Medalist V Turbo. I know it's long.
Awesome.
The Japanese cars, the JDM especially, love those long names. But it's basically, I call it like a baby GTR.
Mhm.
It's got the RB25 turbo in it. Just a single turbo, not a twin turbo like a Nissan GTR. It's just a baby GTR. 4-door sedan. I'm just... are we allowed to use little curses? But I don't know.
Whatever you want.
I'm a slut for 90s, 80s, 90s, and especially 4-door sedans. And this literally hit all the marks. And I like obscure things that nobody really has.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen a Nissan Laurel in the New England area or anywhere, actually.
Yeah, no, me neither. That's a very rare car, and I like that it checks the box of like executive.
Yes, yeah. Everybody uses that term VIP.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
Like the Toyota Century, but the Nissan version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're like, Toyota Crown sort of thing. Definitely not as fancy as like a Crown, but close to there.
it's still by far one of the absolute coolest cars here.
I mean, again, like, where else are you going to find a Nissan Laurel? You have to really search for one around, especially this area.
Yeah. How long have you owned it?
Maybe about 6 to 8 months or so.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah, they're pretty new. Yeah,
That's so cool, man.
yeah. I mean, it's only got like 110,000 kilometers, so it's actually pretty low mileage for the year of it.
So that's like 70,000 miles. if I
So,
do
yeah,
my
so
math right.
high 60s, low 70s, something around there. Yep.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to hand this mic over to Jake because we do have to ask you one absolutely random question.
Oh, go for it.
You'll love this.
Asking questions is hard. Answering questions is easy.
All right. What's your go-to karaoke song, even if you can't sing well?
Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. That's the only one I feel like I can sing, even though it's probably awful.
What's yours?
My go-to?
Yeah.
Probably some Garth Brooks, man.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm going Wanted Dead or Alive, Bon Jovi.
Oh, good
I
choice.
sing it
Good
perfect
choice.
every time. And by perfect, I mean terrible, but I know all the words.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. So here's a little gift for coming on.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me start off by saying let's welcome Chris Wood. Let's also say congratulations. That's exciting.
Thanks.
Heck yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, they don't know, right?
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
excited.
Hell yeah. You excited? Hell yeah. His old lady's off. So who are you? Well, we just said who you are. But,
Christopher Wood.
yep. How long you been involved with the Kanc Cruise?
Let's see. It's got to be 2008, I think, right?
Hey, you're an
Yeah.
OG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time. Back
You-
in the day.
You were staff for most of it too, right? Or were you just always the guy behind the guy?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of the guy behind the guy. I mean,
Yeah.
my brother was help.
Yeah.
More of a staff related. Obviously, Tabby cooking the food now, but I've just been kind of one of the guys.
Yeah.
Here.
You're an
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah, the OGs. Yeah.
Yep. And you always have the coolest cars around you, and you always have some pretty cool shit.
I try to.
And if you don't know Chris, he's got the MR2 that's all Mission 22'd out. Got
Yeah.
all the white and gold on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bright red. Had that thing for 14 years now.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
And you see it everywhere. I mean, it's not like you don't. It's at
Yeah.
every event.
Yeah, you've driven that a lot. You put some miles on
Oh,
it,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had probably a dozen MR. I mean, I had literally 15 MR2s, but I put probably 150,000 miles on that car.
That's awesome.
It's
You're
14 years. I drive it a lot, so
Yeah, you do all the Kanc Cruises. You do the Mission 22 cruises. You do everything. And that's
yeah,
awesome.
I put at least 10, 20,000 miles a year on that thing.
Hell yeah.
Typically, less. Past few years, a little less, but you know.
You ever thinking about getting into something else? I know you have a ton of different stuff, like random cool stuff, but you ever think about trading, or not trading, but getting a new stable car, or is that just gonna
Oh, yeah.
stay it?
No, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get something else at some point. Lean pretty heavy towards an R8. We'll see.
I can see you in an
Um,
R8.
So I had one for a little bit. I love Audis, contrary to what most people will. I mean, obviously I love Toyotas, but it's gonna be one probably. It's just gotta be.
It's got to be red too.
Honestly, yeah, probably. The MR2's not going anywhere though.
No.
I'm keeping that. I'll die with that car. It can rot away in my own garage. I don't care.
Hell
It'll
yeah.
never go anywhere. But it's time to retire it. It's 35 years old. I'm
Still a
sick
good
of-
car.
Yeah, it's a good car. She's getting tired though.
Put it in the showroom.
Yeah, pretty much. Back of the garage, I can kind of just touch it every once in a while.
I'm surprised your garage does have a showroom. You got like a 45 bay garage.
It's so much stuff in there. It's not a good show. It's a cool showroom for like American pickers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's just so much stuff.
This dude's got a military vehicle truck
Yeah.
that he used to put a wave runner in the back of.
Yep. Well, I sold that. I sold the Deuce and a Half, but now my brother's got one, so it's great.
Yeah.
We haven't put the jet ski in that one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to do it though, because that was good.
So we got one more question for you that I'm going to let Ryan ask you, and it is
All right.
probably going to be one of the most random questions you've heard in a while. So
I don't know.
maybe not.
I don't know. Ooh, we got a box.
Oh, yeah, we got
Oh,
the limiter
yeah.
box.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is the box of danger.
Those are really delicate.
Yeah. We ran them through the shredder. Okay, this is great. All right. Would you rather always have to skip everywhere or run everywhere?
Skip absolutely.
It's gonna be the happiest day of all time.
Because
everywhere
running's
you go.
gonna be like I'm gonna be tired regardless, right? But like when you have to run, it's kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
First thought, I don't know why, I just pictured Walmart, like just going,
Skipping through Walmart.
but, like going there and leaving, right? It's like you're running. They're gonna think I'm stealing something. Like I'm gonna get tackled all the time if I'm skipping. you're gonna
Nobody's
talk to me.
bothering you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm cool. I'm not aggressive. You know.
Just a man in his MR2.
Skip.
Just skipping on it.
Yeah.
I love
I'm gonna
it.
skip when I walk away.
Damn right.
Fantastic.
Awesome,
Love
dude.
it.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Here's a
This is great.
sticker. A koozie.
Oh, perfect.
All right. And with that was some great interviews from some great people. We're going to do a walk around now.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts. I really like to see just the difference in variety.
Yeah. There's some good stuff here.
I probably said that too much, but I really do.
No,
I can't
it's
emphasize it enough. The coolest thing to me is driving to the car show, and it's like driving to the car show all day long.
Yeah.
So
And that's the best part.
I love this event.
I wish I was doing a full cruise because I've already seen like 20 people walk around my truck taking pictures, and I don't. I'd like to see it like on the full cruise.
Do it.
I can't. I got the kiddo at home, and
We can drop you off at exit 20. I'll bring it back later on if you want.
nope, can't.
So, did you get asked a question yet out of the box?
I didn't know.
Should we do this real
All
quick?
right, let's do one quick question, and then
question.
we'll do the walk around.
I love to make Brian's life as hard as possible. I always add stuff.
I like to make
these.
Brian something else as hard as possible.
Oh,
His life.
Jake, if you could only communicate through emojis for a day, which ones would you use the most?
The mind blown one, because everybody blows my mind, whether it be good or bad. And probably the smile emoji, because honestly, with this trip and ride we're going on, just in life, I just can't stop smiling, dude. I'm doing cool shit with my friends. Our friends are becoming closer friends. Our outside groups are all starting to come together and mesh, and it's awesome, dude.
Man,
And we're building something.
I could not agree with that anymore. I think we're all hitting our stride, and this is definitely the most fun part of my life so far.
It's been good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm doing it with you. I'm glad I'm doing it with Brian, Jess. I'm glad I'm doing it with all you guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome.
I couldn't agree with all that more.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody.
Yes. We love you. We're going to post up some pictures and videos of the cars, and we'll see you on the next one. The next one, we're doing Thrash Factory. And it's going to be a Halloween episode.
Thrash Factory, those animals.
Those thrashers.
I can't wait.
See you on the next one, guys. Love you.